Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl, Shea Boss, and I am here again on Business Mindset with Shea Boss. As you see, I am on site. I love coming to businesses when I can make myself or they can make their self available for me to actually come into the actual business to see where it is, to get the feeling of what they do. And I am pleased to have the opportunity to get with this dynamic duo, this couple, Ingenuity Security Solutions. They blessed us with being at my Network Link event in September of 2021. And now I have him here on Business Mindset with Shea Boss. So allow me to introduce to you Ingenuity Security Solutions. We have Ishmael and we have Stephanie Josiah. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good. So we are here. Can you tell us where we are right now?
We're in Waldorf, Maryland. Hamilton Center 2 in Waldorf, Maryland.
Okay, and your business, Ingenuity Security Solutions. What is that exactly?
All right, so Ingenuity Security Solutions is, of course, as the name says, we're a security company. We provide anything security. So we do also do safety training. Um, we were established in 2017. The main goal is making sure that we're training and equipping our neighborhood, equipping any and everybody that is willing to learn. We take safety, security, and anything that happens in that realm very seriously. And we want to spread that love to our neighborhood and our community.
Okay, good. So I wanted to do feature you on my podcast because when you came to the network link, you just fascinated us with the demonstration. All right, it was the highlight of the businesses there. So everybody was so engaged at that demonstration and your table. Like, oh my gosh, I have to get to them. One, because you're black owned, right? That's number one. Black owned, your local. Number two, so we can come one, support each other and learn what we can in the realms of security. And again, the demonstration was so dynamic. I will put it on the link as well, just a small portion. But if you want to, get the real of it, this is where you need to be with Ingenuity Security Solutions. So speaking of that, your name, Ingenuity Security Solutions.
So,
Who did that?
So technically, he came up with the name, and I joke that it's because he likes those big fancy words. But really, he wanted something that speaks to the fact that he wants to think of new, innovative ways to secure things. Yes,
Okay.
most of what he's learned has been from his experience. He is a veteran, so he's had the military background, had the security forces background,
Okay.
and how can I best utilize what I've learned there and give it to people that are in the community who need to be able to protect themselves, protect their homes, protect their families.
Okay.
as you said, we're doing security, but we're not just get up, go here, do this. We're doing security with care. We're doing security with a lot of new thinking, forward thinking involved in it. If you give us a job or you come and work with us, we're not just gonna put you at a place and say, "Oh, this is it." We want you to think. We want you to be innovative, find ways to make the job not easier, but make it more efficient, so we can in turn please our clients. We can in turn please anybody that is coming here to seek training from us. So when they leave, they're not leaving saying, "Oh, I'm not coming back." They're leaving and go tell their family. They're leaving to go tell their friends. They're leaving to tell any and everybody that they come in contact with them. Hey, those guys are Ingenuity Security Solutions. They're about it. They're not just here to talk it. They're just here to do it and also come alongside you as you walk your walk. So
That is definitely what I felt, and that's why I'm here today.
thank you.
When I met you, I'm like, yes, please. Yes, I need more of what you just did and what you just said. What really interested me about your particular business was you don't only do inside training, you also do outside. So when I went to your website and looked it up, I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm interested in. Not only practicing on the what you call this thing?
Shooting
The
range.
shooting, the target, yeah,
Yes.
the target on the wall, but actually going outside and giving me real life situations. Like I'm not always going to be able to stand up and look at my target and, aim calmly and securely.
Yep.
I want to be able to feel like, okay, if I have to run downstairs and they're running somewhere, I want to be able to get comfortable in doing that. And I was unable to do that in, the training that I had inside. But um, you don't just focus on inside, you have outside
So
as well.
our slogan says we are securing for now and what lies ahead. And
Mm.
it doesn't really speak to just our security side. It also speaks to any and everything that we do training wise. We're
Okay.
doing this with the mindset that when the stuff hits the fan, it's not gonna be when situation happens, it's not gonna be when it's calm, roses, garden, flowers. No.
Right.
So we
That
wanna
time.
put you in a situation, put you in a stressful situation, put in your mindset, because if you've seen it in your mind size,
Mhm.
when it happens in real life, you'll be able to, fall back because it's second nature. So we're trying to make sure that we is putting our students, we putting our clients through situation where they can think for themselves.
Mm.
When you come to our handgun training, it's not just owning a gun. It's not just having a gun, because anybody can own a gun.
Mhm.
But owning a gun and having it, everything starts from the mental. So if you've mentally prepared, if you've put yourself in a stressful situation where your heartbeat is racing, your heart is pounding, everything is going on, there's chaos, there's noise, you need to find time to focus your energy on the person that is trying to do you harm.
Mhm.
It's a lot. We're trying to put our students through. So God forbid those unfortunate time happens, you've seen it in your mind's eye. You've been through that stressful situation, so you'll be able to calm yourself and do what you need to do to protect yourself and your loved ones.
Mhm. So, what other services, Stephanie, do Ingenuity Security Solutions offer other than the weapons training? I know you do a little more.
Mhm.
What else do you do?
So, other than the weapons training, we offer range dates. So you can have a big event, get your girls' night on,
Yeah, I
your
know how
guys'
my
night
she
on,
about
couples.
socials, babe.
Whatever your social group is, whatever your niche is, just come on out, have fun. It's great for team building, really.
Okay.
Also, we have the tactical things, self defense. We have handcuffing, OC spray and baton. So if you're a security guard and you need training, we do that. If you need security detail or private investigation,
Mm.
process serving, we do. So we have some legal stuff in there. We have
Okay.
security stuff in there. We also, when we're not teaching you how to take them down, we're teaching you how to resuscitate them. So we do
Oh,
CPR, first aid, AED, and BLS for healthcare workers.
stop. Hold on. You said a lot of acronyms. Say it again
Let me break
slowly
it
for
down.
us. Okay.
CPR.
Okay.
So, compressions.
Staying alive.
Okay.
Right, staying alive. So we do the CPR, first aid, AED.
What's
So
that?
that's your automated external defibrillator.
Okay.
And always want to make sure you have one of those in your building.
Okay.
Where is it? How do I unlock it? How do I get access to it and know what to do? It will tell. Most of them will tell you step by step, very similar, how to work through step by step. This is the rhythm. Go to the rhythm of
Follow the picture.
compressions. Follow the pictures.
Okay.
Peel off this. Shave them with the excess pads that you have in there. So just
Wow.
going over different things safety wise, we
Okay.
cover.
And at the Network Link event, you also did self-defense.
Yes.
Do you offer self-defense
Yes,
as well?
we offer self-defense training with our partner, First Strike Self-Defense.
Okay.
And what we do is, hey, for those that cannot carry guns anywhere, or for those that don't like guns, it's not for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But we have other means where you can protect yourself. And with that, we teach people how to use their hands. We teach people how to use other tools. We also affiliated with Grace Creek with Defend Yourself. So she sells all these equipments.
Okay.
So when we
Stun guns.
stun gun,
Yeah.
OC pepper spray,
Keychain eye gougers.
so she has all of these equipments, and we teach you how to use them, because it's not
Okay.
only when you have a tool and you don't know how to use it,
What use is the tool?
So it's like you bringing something to the table to be used against you. So what we do is we teach people how to use all these equipments. So when you leave, you have the confidence in you knowing what you can do should a situation come up.
So what I heard is everything security,
Everything
as your
security.
name indicated,
Everything
right?
safety
Everything
and security.
security.
Everything safety.
Perfect. So it's not just the range.
No.
It's everything. You have loads of different services.
You don't know when and where you're gonna be called upon to be somebody's hero.
Absolutely.
Speaking on that, active shooter preparedness, we also do that.
Okay.
So churches, schools, daycares, whatever. You want to know where weak points are, weak access points are to your facility.
In your facility?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
USS.
So you'll
Yes.
come on site, assess the facility.
Mm-hmm. And also have people prepared. What do you do? Like we have
Mhm.
the run, hide, fight reminder up on the wall. You have three options if a mass shooter attacks. Don't play. Make
Yeah.
that decision as quickly as possible.
Absolutely.
And rather practice beforehand and get yourself caught in a situation where you're like, which
What
one
do
is
I
my
do?
option? Run, hide,
Yeah.
fight. Run, hide, fight.
And that's the important thing. You're always emphasizing practice, 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 practice. Put yourself in the situation, your stress situation. You have to practice these things.
It starts here.
Yeah.
So if you have a plan, you will always go back to your plan. You always go back. For those that play sports, they always say you always go back to your fundamentals.
Mhm.
So if you've planned and you have these plans, run, hide, fight, or whatever, in any situation, you can utilize that.
Mhm.
If you have that in mind, that is your foundation. That is what you go to. So you have something to pull out of. We always say something is better than nothing, and it's always good to have something
Right.
than not having anything.
Always good to have something. So let's go way back to how did you get started?
So as my boss mentioned,
The genius in the team.
She's our genius. She's the brain behind the business, the marketing director.
Don't sound
So as she stated, my background, I did 12 years in the Air Force.
Okay.
Ended in the DC Air National Guard. I'm currently a federal law enforcement officer. So stuff that we take for granted, all our training, how to save a life, TCCC, how to stop somebody from bleeding to death, how to stop somebody from choke, how to save a life and how to protect a life.
Mhm.
All these stuff that we take for granted because, hey, it's part of our job. It's a second nature to us. The general public do not have that. So our goal was to come alongside any and everybody who's willing to learn. Because I don't know when I might be in a situation where there's somebody that I train might be the one that saved my life. So not to just sit on the knowledge, not to sit on the worth. It's just to be able to put it out, share it. So we're basically force multiplying. It's a lot of lifesavers out there. It's a lot of first responders out there. And you at your home, if you take any of our classes, You're your own first responder until
That's
the ones in
true.
uniform show up. So it's best to be ready and not need than need and find yourself wanting. Um,
Wow, say that one more time, Ishmael.
what did I say?
It's
It's best to
Be
to
ready and not
be
need.
ready and not
not
need
needed.
than need and find yourself wanting.
I
You always
like
use the
that.
example like, hey, have you ever broken down on the street and if you know Nationwide or Allstate or Geico roadside assistance is coming, it's a different type of feeling that you have.
Mm-hmm.
But if you break down and nobody is coming, now your stress level is high
That's
and
true.
everything. So practice, prepare, and when you don't need it, you're safe. You get to go home. You get to be with your loved ones. You get to enjoy the things that you like to do. But
Mm-hmm.
should crazy situation happen, you're prepared and you're in the moment and you're able to do what you need to do to get back to the ones that love you and care about you.
So I like that. So you took what you learned, your experience, and you put it into your business,
Yes, ma'am.
and it was a passion for you, a skill to be able to share what you learned and give it to other people and grow it.
Yeah.
Because you, I'm sure, had developed more things
Yes.
than what you were able to experience back then.
And when you leave us,
Hmm.
you're not just leaving. Like we always stress. Like you come any class that any of our training sessions that you come to, you be like, did I go to a relationship counseling class or did I? Because we stress that relationship because it's not hey, I got your money, don't call me anymore. It's an open door relationship because I don't
Hmm.
know who you know and you don't know who I know that we
Hmm.
might be able to network to help build and uplift each other.
Come on now. This is what Share Boss is all about. This is why I do the podcast that I do, why we connected,
We've known
because
each other.
didn't even know. Didn't even know. I was like, wait a minute, you look familiar. He's like, yeah, we work together. I knew it. But you never know, right? You never know people's other side or what they really do unless you start talking to people and networking. So once I got that in my mind, it's like, yeah, we need to share. We need to share more. We need to get together, um, pick each other up, help each other. And we've been doing that, thus far. So we need to
Let me put
continue.
something in here too. And if the pandemic has not taught us anything,
Hmm.
it's taught us to find ways to force multiply. We're not just force multiplying by doing what we need to do to protect ourselves, but we're force multiplying to make sure that our income and we supplement in whatever we need to do. So it's very, very important to have a network. It's very
Hmm.
important to have a group, like they say, a village that you can always
Village.
pull from. Because one hand, the left hand washes the right hand, just like the
Right.
right hand can wash the left hand. So
Absolutely.
reciprocity, right?
Yes,
Absolutely.
reciprocity. It's my favorite word. I scream it when I'm at home. Reciprocity. Yeah.
Okay, so what are the steps to have a security business? Like, what did you have to do? Do you have to be certified in something? I know to
Yes.
teach like the CPR and things, right? You have to be
Mhm.
certified to do that. So talk a little bit about that, Stephanie. What certifications do you have to have for that piece?
Well, you have to be CPR instructor certified
Okay,
in
that's a
order
difference.
because
Mm-hmm.
I can't just use my BLS card and say, okay, come on, class, let's
Uh-huh.
commence to learning. So definitely want to have your CPR teaching or instructing certification. And the same is true if you're going to do any of the security stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And also for firearms, I
You
mean,
have
you
to
need
be
to
have
be
to be an
certified.
certified for that as
instructor.
well.
So all of it, you have to be certified. So for me, when we have to, state of Maryland recognizes the NRA. So I went to the NRA ins- instructor course,
For those that don't know, NRA is
National Rifle
okay.
Association.
Thank you very
So the
much.
national, it said I went to the National Rifle Association instructor course where Once I'm certified, I can bring my certification, and the state of Maryland recognize it. So in the state of Maryland, I'm one of their qualified handgun instructors. So you go on their website, you type in my name, or you type in the area that you're looking for. If you're in the Waldorf area, you type in the zip code. My name or any other instructor that is listed out there, his name will show up.
Okay.
So I'm also a certified instructor with the District of Columbia. So you take your certification and then you go apply. You do what you need to do to make sure that first and foremost you're certified, you're insured, and you need that. So
You need
It
insurance.
also helps if you have a clean background.
it helps if you have a clean background.
I'm sure you can't even get certified
Oh,
without
yeah.
a clean background,
It's
right?
also all about credibility too.
Yes.
Okay.
So you have to be someone. If you looking to be in this business, you have to be someone that you everything you do is upright.
Yep.
Everything you do is by the book, because it's not just you. Now it's my business reputation. It's my wife and kids' reputation that is all intertwined with what I do. So you got make sure.
Not only that, but there are a lot of people that do instruct, they do teach the things that are being taught. And one of the things that we like, especially my husband, is like, oh, I'm comfortable giving, tips and tricks here, because the business mindset is often dog eat dog.
Yeah.
And he doesn't mind helping
Yeah.
other people get the fundamentals so that they can press forward and be successful and stuff. He's like, at the end of the day, he likes to say, and I'm like, stop saying at the end of the day, it gets on my nerves.
I know, right?
But he'll go, at the end of the day, whoever is for me is for me, and whoever's for them is for them. And I'm like, okay, that's why I like
these
you.
people.
I like you for this. It teaches me something, but also it helps me to recognize not just what I have as far as his mentality and about that open source, everybody eats.
It's enough out there for
it's
all
enough
of
out
us.
there. But what makes him stand apart are things like that. What makes him stand apart are things like that mentality, like, I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this with their safety in mind. It started with coming home, having seen the things that he saw at work, and applying it at home. Kids, we need to sit down. We need to talk about how to look at this situation. What's unsafe about this scene? Who did you, or just a simple activity like, did you notice the guy at the door? What was he wearing? What did he look like? And what was he doing at the time? Just getting them to practice
Have
that
conversations, right? Have conversations first to make you mindful of your surroundings. Like my child, we're walking through the parking lot, and just like every other kid, they're head down on the phone. It's like, dude, keep your head on the swivel, right? Keep your head on the swivel. Look around, because somebody can easily run up on you, and you're not paying attention, right?
You cannot defend against something that you can't see.
Yes.
So when you're walking, it's not being paranoid, but it's just being prepared.
Yeah.
Having your head,
I like
you
that.
said, on a
swivel.
360, knowing, we go to restaurants, we sitting there, and we coming up with, okay, if something happened, what we gonna do? When we go to restaurant, we've already looked at the exit. We've already looked at, okay, if something is happening here, having a plan is the foundation. You can always go back to your foundation, and that's what's gonna keep you safe.
And
So that's coming natural at that point.
at this point, it's not even a thing where it has to be spoken.
Right.
I know when we go to a restaurant, he's already done that, and he's already going to sit in the seat that's facing the door. It's not even. I'm not going.
It's not
get
even
you
a
seat.
question, right? As a man, that is your responsibility to
Right.
secure us. So we need to put you in a position to do that.
Yeah.
That's what a man does. Okay, sorry, I diverted. We were talking about certifications. So we had CPR, we had CPR instructor, handgun instructor. your
Taser,
NRA.
OC, baton, all
Yep.
of those.
Security guard.
All those are separate?
Yeah, everything that we need
Okay.
in this career field. So, like I said, we are not just a training center. We are also a full-blown security company. So
What does that mean?
we do any and everything in security. So if you need armed guard, you need
Unarmed guards.
unarmed guard, you need private investigator, you need executive protection, you need somebody to escort you because you're gonna deposit money in the bank. You need somebody to go with you. We do all of that. So with that said, as an owner of the company and as somebody that loves training,
Mm-hmm.
I am certified in any and everything that my people need.
Okay.
So to ensure that they are getting first-hand quality training before they go out and serve whoever they're going to serve. We're not going to be like, hey, go here, go do this and come. No, we are making sure that everything that we are putting out, it has our stamp on it. When we do all of this with our core values, we do all of this with our integrity, honor, and commitment. And that's what we promise to any and everybody that is doing business with us or we are doing business with.
That's great. I love that. Do you find, because we talk about going into the restaurant and knowing just naturally now because of the conversations that you and your husband had, do you find more women coming into the security world or getting certified more now than
yes.
before?
Yes, we've had 70% of our clients has been women. And there's
Really?
For security?
No, not for security, for the handgun.
Oh, the firearms, yeah.
For the firearms. training.
70%.
Yes.
Wow.
Because gone are the days where guns are bad, the taboo, the bad connotation that they put to owning a gun or having a gun.
Mm-hmm.
So that has placed a lot of fear in a lot of people. And also, as you can see, there's been a lot of women business owners. There's been a lot of women single mothers that need to protect themselves and their loved ones. A lot of women business owners, women business single parents, and a lot of women are now just stepping out of the fear of guns, and they're stepping out and being bold and being intentional about what they want.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it's not firearms, self-defense, we get a lot of realtors because they go into places where you don't know.
Right.
Someone could be trying to see the house or someone could be trying to see whether or not you're vulnerable. And we ask people before self-defense classes and firearms classes, like, are you a victim? Is anybody in here a victim?
Okay.
Women aren't about that. We're not trying to be victimized. We're not trying to sit around and wait for, Prince Charming to come in and save the day. We want to make sure we have some fundamentals under our belt. And don't be like me, because I went to the one Krav class that one time, completed the course and felt like that's all I need to know. I'm done. I'm ready.
Correct.
Whoa!
It's continual.
It's continual.
Right? It's continual.
Yes.
You all because you said you have to be innovative, right? Because Lord knows the thieves and the attackers and they're innovative.
They're sharpening their tools.
Right.
So you need to sharpen your tools.
Do
so
the
you're a
same.
step or two ahead.
Perfect. And you mentioned, Ishmael, about if you're a business owner, and we talked about that at the network link because that's what it was focused on was businesses. You said something very important to me as a female business owner or just a business owner in general. You have to secure what you have. You have to secure your business. If I were in the business of having products, for instance, and I'm going to all of these different fairs, that they have, you have to have a way to protect your products, your finances. You don't know if you're carrying cash or just cards or whatever it is. You brought up a good point to say you have to be prepared as a business owner to protect yourself and what you can do as a business owner if you wanted to have a weapon.
So the state of Maryland makes it even easier for business owners, because Maryland has something called, you need to have a substantial reason why you need to carry a gun to protect yourself.
Mhm.
And being in business, doing cash deposits, and being in business in general, you're a
Period.
target, because nobody really knows when you have cash on you or when you don't have cash on you.
Mhm.
So that's why Maryland makes it easier for business owners, realtors, people in a risk situation, or people that have been victim of violence. If you have police report to show it,
Mhm.
you'll be able to get your concealed carry in the state of Maryland. Maryland calls it wear and carry. So you'll be able to apply for it and you'll be good to go so far as your background is clean and you're not a felon.
Okay, so if you are a business owner and you have a clean record, you can get the concealed carry in the state of Maryland fairly easy. Okay, enough said. So, did you want to share anything else? How about let's talk about how we can contact
All right, so
Ingenuity Security Solutions.
So you can get hold of us first and foremost by going to our website, www. How many
That's
W's
four.
did I say?
Yeah, there was a lot. Just
Scratch.
Just three.
you don't even need
Three W's.
www no
Go to-
more,
go
but
to
it's okay. It's fine.
ingenuityssllc.com or ingenuityssllc.com.
Okay.
All right.
Slow that down and do that one more time.
ingenuityssllc.com
Or
ingenuityssllc.com.
okay.
And then our phone number is 240-685-8235. 240-685-8235.
She's not gonna tell me to slow that down.
Our email address is ingenuityssllc@gmail.com.
Perfect. And you had Facebook?
Oh, yes, we have Facebook. You can find us on Facebook at Ingenuity Security Solutions LLC. And on Instagram, you can find us at Ingenuity SSLLC. Just touch base with us. And if you're interested in coming to any of our class, say, hey,
Sheer boss sent you.
Angela sent you, and yeah.
Get the Sheer Boss discount.
Ooh, we gonna do the thing. Okay. So now, thank you guys so much, Ishmael and Stephanie Josiah from Ingenuity Security Solutions. I'm going to sign up for classes. Y'all going to see some videos of me doing my thing. I'm going to take some pictures of the area. I'm going to take a couple of videos right now of Josiah doing some target training.
We will have you doing target training.
That's even better. I can't wait. Okay, so we're going to do that. So thank you for joining Business Mindset with Sheer Boss, featuring Ingenuity Security Solutions, LLC. Follow Sheer Boss, Facebook, Instagram. What else I have down here? YouTube. Sheer Boss. I'm Sheer Boss everything. SHEABOS. And look out for the many videos of Ingenuity Security Solutions teaching Sheer Boss.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.